Good morning, IREM. I'm Jordan Schnitzer, and I'm honored on behalf of our 100 employees in Portland to be the major sponsor, Schnitzer Properties, of the breakfast this morning. It seems like a moment in time that last year I was in front of all of you, and the message I said last year was, you know, all of us in the real estate industry, whether you're a title officer, an attorney, administrative assistant, broker, we know how to make a city work. And I said last year that I was frustrated that none of our public officials at the city and county ever seemed to reach out to us. Because we all know that when this city really works, it's the result of a public-private partnership of the best of the private sector and our wonderful elected leaders that have the guts to take time out of their lives to lead us, but we've got to work together. I challenged all of you and said, you know, maybe if we organized ourselves collectively and spoke with one voice, we'd have a greater impact. Well, I'm delighted a year later that many of you called, and we created Revitalize Portland Coalition. We have amazing leadership, Tom Pedd, Tara Unger, Evan Bernstein, others, and Eric Cole we brought in from having had experience in Nashville, heading up their homeless program for 4 years, and then at the Arizona State University in Tempe. So that organization has meetings weekly. For those of you that are not involved, please join us for the homeless meeting or the other 4 topics. The topics are homeless, public safety, image of Portland, and long-term economic strategy. I think those are topics that I believe every single one of you in the audience or listening to the video would agree are critical. Now, Portland, like our sister cities in Seattle, San Francisco, up and down the West Coast where we have operations, the suburbs are doing great. We couldn't ask for more occupancy, higher rents, whether it's retail, office, industrial. We've been blessed in the metropolitan area here with wonderful results in the suburbs. But downtown is still an issue. And why does downtown matter? Why? Because the image of every city is generally not the suburbs. It's the beacon of downtown. And right now, think about it. How many of you would want to have your relatives come visit us and go downtown Portland and go to a restaurant? How many tourists would want to come to Portland? And really, the big question is what businesses would want to locate when we have the issues we have downtown? Part of what I think will happen now, I was very supportive of Renee Gonzalez. I respected Joanne Hardesty and our democratic system. Everyone has a voice. But hers was a voice that didn't always align with what I thought was best for the city. I think Renee joining some of the other city council members will give Ted Wheeler, who's come out now with these ideas of having some camps and getting people off the street. That should have been done a year or 2 years ago. It's the humane thing to do and the right thing to do. The issue isn't just getting people off the street into housing, it's getting people off the street into programs. Because 70% of the people on the street have drug, alcohol, or psychological issues that need counseling, not just a roof over their head. So for those of you that haven't joined RPC, please join the meetings, give your voice, and let's support that effort. 2023, I think, is going to be a very good year for Portland. Again, the suburbs are going to continue to do well. And I hope we see solid, steady progress downtown. We want Portland to be the jewel it should be. Look behind me at that gorgeous mountain in our city view. We used to be written up in the New York Times every other month about being a foodie capital, a place people wanted to come. They're still coming, thank gosh. Multifamily's doing well. But we need everyone to want to come here, and we need to clean up downtown, not in the future, but now. So thanks again for letting me help sponsor this on behalf of all of our staff here in Portland. And I'm honored to serve with all of you, jointly working to continue to make Portland the community that we want our kids to grow up in. We want our friends and relatives to come visit. And we want businesses to realize how wonderful it is to be located in Portland, Oregon. Have a good morning, and I hope 23 is a wonderful year for all of you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Take care.